says int switch state equals 0. Do you have it up?
Do you see
so
that?
It says int switch state equals 0.
Go.
That they're defining a variable right there. They're saying that a variable is like a box; it can hold anything. So they're saying that the int means this is going to hold an integer. So -1 or any negative number or 0 or any positive number. So it's saying I'm making a box called switch state, and it's going to hold an integer, and the integer is 0. That's all that's saying right now. So you can play with variables later. Do you guys have any coding experience?
Yeah.
Right.
Except not with this type of code.
Alright, no, wait, go. Oh, you're always going to have to run setup and loop in Arduino?
Yeah.
So setup is just going to set, it's going to setup. It's going to set everything up the way it's supposed to be. So,
it says everything is an output except for the switch, which is an input.
yeah, it's defining, right now it's defining what the pins are going to be doing. So it's saying that the pins 3, 4, and 5 are going to be set for output, and the pin number 2 is going to receive information. And then there's the loop, which is just going to repeat forever while the program is running. Okay, so digital read is when it, so you know digital write is when, have we done, no, I don't think you've gone over digital write, so never mind. Digital read is it's going to just see whether it's on or off. Basically, the electric current can either be on or off. If it's on, it is receiving current. If it's off, it's not receiving current right now. So it's saying, look at pin 2, and if there's any electricity there, it wants to turn switch state to that. So okay, so the switch state is, now you understand what it is, because current is either 1s or 0s, right? So a computer knows 1s and 0s. 1 is on and 0 is off. So if it's receiving current, it's going to be 1, and if it's not receiving current, it's going to be 0. So what digital read does is it returns either a 1 or a 0 based on what the current is in that pin. Are you following me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it runs switch state, basically it puts in you put in 2, which is the pin it's looking at, and it gives you back a 1 or a 0, 1 if there's current, 0 if there's no current. And then what it's doing is it's changing switch state to that number. That's why we need a variable for switch state, because we don't know what the number's going to be, and we still want to use that number. Alright, so low and high is just basically 0s and 1s. So low is 0 or off, and high is 1 and on. So it's saying if the switch state equals low, which is 0, so if it returned low, then it's going to do this. Everything in the if loop. So basically digital write means it's going to send current from that thing. So you're going to put in 3 and high. That means on. So it's going to turn pin 3 on, and then it's going to turn pins 4 and 5 off. Right? So not pressing this button, this is not going to get current. So it's not going to be able to see that. It's going to return that there's no current here. And then then it's going to turn pin 5 on, or no, pin 3 on, which is this one, and it's going to turn pins 4 and 5 off, which is these two. Which makes sense because you want this green light to always be on, and you want, when you press the button, you want the red lights to flash. State is not equal to low, which is that means if it's not getting current. So if it is getting current, then it wants to turn off the green light, or set the digital write 3 and low. And then it's going to, it's turning off this red light and turning off, it's turning on this 5th light. Because we don't want these both to be on at the same time, we want them to flash. Then delay 250 is basically wait like some time. And then it's going to turn 4 on and turn 5 off. And then it's going to wait 250 milliseconds, basically.